What's going on? It's TC and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you may or may not know, I recently picked up an AKAI S6000 sampler. I'm totally in love with DnB and jungle, and as kind of a hobby, I like to make music as it used to be made. In this video, I'd love to show you a small part of what it used to be like to make DnB and jungle back in the day by chopping up an Amen on an old sampler. This video is slightly long form video where I'm going to be showing you how long it used to take to use one of these things, a sampler, to do something as simple as chopping up a drum break. So I'm gonna attempt to chop up an Amen today. So I'm just gonna start off with the boring stuff, which is firstly I'm gonna create a multi here, and this is how you used to have to enter text. So I'm just gonna call this multi Amen because it'll make it easier just to get started. So actually what you can do is backspace it, and then what I'm doing is going through each letter. There we go, Amen. Do 32 parts. And we can go into effects. So what I'm going to be doing is chopping up and recording an Amen. So firstly I've got to record something into it. So a new sample, we'll rename the sample to TC Amen. TC TC Amen. So yeah, this is basically a video to show you how long it would take just to do something like chopping up a break on one of these. And I've not really done it much, so for me it's even going to be an interesting challenge. So I think we've got the original note is C3. I've got an Amen lined up. Got some level coming in. I think I'm just going to do this in mono. Got 30 seconds of record time, which is plenty. I'm just going to record it in. And the real magic with something like this is the AD converters. They've got a certain sound to them. So I'm going to arm it and record this Amen. Oh, I messed that up, so abort, go back to the beginning, arm it, let's go. Finish. You can play it straight away. So keep that. So then we'll go to sample, and firstly I'm going to trim it, and I think it's already done it. So if we zoom in, found the end as well, but I'll zoom in on the start here, and you can see how like shanky and janky it is. It's just, what you can do is you can move the cursor in, you can move a bit further. There we go. So let's play that. Alright, cool. So what I'm going to do is trim the start and the end of this. So that's happening. I'm going to discard the outside bit, overwrite. So now, there is our Amen. I'm only going to do the first bit of it. For time saving purposes. So back to main, chop. I haven't done this before, so I've got to learn how to do it. So I might copy the sample actually. So if I go to sample tools, sample list, copy sample, we're going to call it TC AMEN1, yes. Right, so we've got 2 now. So AMEN1's the one that we're going to be working on. Sample there, AMEN1. We're going to trim it again. That's quite cool actually. That second part of the Amen's actually sick. Interesting. I like the second half of the Amen too. Let's have a sip of my tea. But I'm going to trim it anyway. Trim, discard, because we kept the other side of it. Overwrite. There's the Amen. We don't actually need that end piece either from there, so let's keep going back here. I don't think we need that bit. So play from. This isn't actually that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is. Alright, trim, discard, overwrite. Okay. So, back to main. Now I wonder if it's chop. Nice. So there's the first bit. Interesting. So chop sample, extract, erase, cut or cancel. Extract. Keep new, I think, and we're going to name it. To C1. This is easier than I thought it was going to be. So keep new should write or keep both. Keep both. Alright, so then we'll go back to the original sample and then we'll come through here and we'll do that again, but for the second piece. So I could have probably extracted it. Interesting. So we'll find a start point. got a feeling this is going to come out real good. So, chop sample. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 more to go. Chop sample extract. So we name that C2. Keep both. Go back up here. Oh, you don't even have to go out of the chop thing. Now we're going to do that snare. Oh, it's so classic. I just want to make sure that's bang on the money, so let's zoom in. Chop sample extract. It's going to be C3. Keep both. Next one's going to be C4. Back to M1. And we're going to do this little piece here. So you can imagine you get quite fast at this after a while. That's just zoomed in on the end point there. That's not too bad, it's quite useful. Oh, does it zoom? Yeah, it zooms in on the start point as well. Nice. It's quite intuitive. Chop sample. Extract. What was it? C4. Keep both. 4, 3, 2. Next one's C5. Zoom back out. It's going to be this little piece. Quite detailed. Nice. I love the way that it just jumps to the right place. I want it to be on that little spot there, but it's not. Yeah, it's there, isn't it? So this is going to be C5, extract, C, keep both. Yeah, man. Next one's going to be C6. There's going to be that one there. guess just kind of keeping track of everything in your mind. Nice. That's cool. So C6 next. C6 and keep both. 6, 5, 4, 3. C7 next. So it's going to be that one there. This ain't that bad. I can imagine when you get real into it, you could just be doing this quick, fast. The more sloppy you are with it, the more of a groove it's going to have. So 7 is this. 7. C7. Keep both. 7, 6, 8 next. It's going to be that. So this kick I think is in 2 pieces. So I think that needs to go into 2 cuts. So is this 8? I think this is 8. So nice. We'll just go in on that front piece, see if we're close. Yeah, not bad. That is lush, right? This is 8, extract. C8, keep both. Next one is 9. The reason why I say this stuff out loud is it helps me to remember where I'm at. So the second half is going to be 9. Be around there. So we can just do that to there. And the end, that does look like the beginning of the snare, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. So 9, extract. There's something super chilled about doing this kind of stuff. Keep both. All right. Zoom out. Just got 3 more to go. This is not taking as long as I thought it was going to. I thought this was going to be like long form content. And we're only like 20 minutes in. So we've got this snare here. So good. Right, we'll zoom in just on that. Yeah, see that there's the hat is hitting just before the snare piece, but it's part of it. So good. In the end, we can actually bring that right up to the end there. Drop sample, extract. This is going to be 10. I don't know quite how it's going to treat these if I go 10 there. I can actually, I think I can, I know you can't write it in. There we go, see 10, keep both. I'm going to go to 11 and then 12, and then that will be chopped, and then I'm going to place it onto a program, and then I'll save my progress. So the last one, actually last two, I can't believe this is only taking me 20 minutes. You'd think this would take a lot longer. So we've got this last little two pieces here. So let's zoom in. I'm actually really enjoying doing this. I'll check the end piece. Oh, that can go a lot further. Chop, extract, 11. Start using the buttons now. There we go, 11, keep both. And we'll just keep going down to here. Zoom out again, last piece. I mean, that's so much quicker than I thought it was going to be. So we just got this last one here. Go all the way to the end. Zoom in. So nice. Chop, extract. This is going to be 12. Oh, it wrote a 0 in there. Mad. So 12. There we go. And keep both. So that is an amen chopped up in 20 minutes. Now I have to place it onto a program. So create a program. TC amen. Let's just delete all these. C A. I really liked the other half of that amen as well. That needs to be chopped up too. And all of this is mainly, I just want to be making jungle like it used to be made. There we go, TC amen. Yes. Right, so we've got that program. We've got key groups and key spans. So this is where it's all going to happen in terms of placing those samples onto the keys of the keyboard. So we had C3. So firstly, we'll put the sample in there. So it's going to be C1, which is the first beat, and that's going to go on C3. You see this little keyboard here. Key group tools, copy, key group tools, paste, and then we're gonna Go down one, C sharp 3, C sharp 3, and the next chop. And we just keep going through that, and then they're going to be out of pitch, so they will need to be pitched down somewhere else, which I have to work out. So copy, paste, go down, next sample, next thing, copy, paste, go down, next sample, next thing, copy, paste. You'd think there'd be a quicker and easier way of doing this. And if there is, please put it in the comments, because if I'm not doing this right, then if there's a quicker way, please tell me. I bet you there is, and I just don't know it. Programming. Copy paste. But even like, it's so sort of chilled doing this. It's like you're actually doing something. Do you know what I mean? The reality of it is just, and at the end of it, you're gonna have your own sick OA, man. And things like, it doesn't actually take that long when you just sort of get on with it. That's it. So I think that's all the samples, yeah. So if I just quickly, I'm going to go up to my door, which you won't be able to see, but I'm just going to create a MIDI channel on the door. AKAI S6001. I need to work out how to pitch the samples correctly now. Original note. So I guess we're going to just have to work out there is somewhere where you can do the notes as numbers and not letters, and I might be able to sort of sort that out. So preferences, where is it? Note names, note numbers. Okay, so sample, we're going to go to C1, that's going to be on C3. So master, okay, so that's going to be 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Can I just do it on here? No. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Okay, so that should be, if I go now to the multi and put it on a channel, that is an amen chopped up, and I'll put it in my door now with, we'll put it up to 160, 170. Wow, it's there. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Oh gosh, like real jungle. Oh yeah. There we go, that's being triggered now by the keyboard. So we can now change the pattern of it. And we can do filters and all kinds of fun stuff. That is so sick. And it only took, what, 30 minutes? So in here, we could now do, so you want to edit all the key groups because each one has a different, so I'm editing all the key groups in the program because each one would have a different filter. so good. So you've got filters, got high pass on there as well. We can do pitch stuff. I think. So yeah, there you have it. That's how long it takes. I thought it was going to take like an hour and a half, but obviously it doesn't take that long. And now, because it's all chopped up, I wonder if I can show you on the camera now, on the screen, so you can see the MIDI side of things. Okay, so there's the MIDI of it. So that's all the different cuts basically. To me, it sounds amazing. It sounds like the real deal. Jungle, baby. So the last thing left to do is to save this bit of work. So I think utilities, disk utils, we're gonna go into there. We wanna create a folder in there. So I think maybe it's in save actually. So save, view disk, new folder, DCA mint. There's that folder, and then view memory, and because it's in that folder, you just do save all, and this is all the stuff in there. So you've got all my cuts, we've got the program and the multi. So save all, save entire memory, execute, and that's that. Oh, the joys of the AKAI S6000 sampler. So yeah, I think that's about it really. That is how to chop up an Amen on an S6000 and get it rolling. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like this content. I'm going to be doing plenty more of this kind of stuff moving forwards. If you need some samples and presets for your productions, then please head over to presetfood.com, link in the description. I got a ton of stuff on there. Super cheap, £4.20 for packs of patches, no filler, all killer. Big up to all the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.